George Lewis was a pioneering business leader in the early 1900s in Nova Scotia, founding companies like J. Lewis and Sons Lumber Division, Sheet Harbor Lumber, Glen Covey Shipping, and Eastern Hat and Cap. Beyond business, he was deeply involved in his community as an active member of First Baptist Church in Truro and a generous supporter of local charities.
Somebody asked me how he was, he'd say first rate. That's all I can say. I don't think he ever complained much, Easygoing type of guy, so always friendly. Believed in hiring people that were well educated and had the money to invest in companies and hire the best people to work for him. During the hungry 30s, there's a lot of people around that were definitely in need of help, and so he wouldn't give them money, but he had chits made up from a restaurant here on Revere Street. He'd give them a chit to go down and get a feed of fish and chips. Company here in Truro was Lewis Limited. They produced different lines of hats, caps, and ladies' hosiery. They said that it was the largest manufacturer of caps in Canada at one time. So. Well, one thing about, too, I'd like to mention, my grandfather made his own power here. He didn't like the price of the power, so he made his own power. So I guess that explains a little bit. He was surrounded with good employees, people that he trusted, and he treated them well. Family picnics every year and so on. And my grandfather told me a story about a horse he bought to work in the woods. Looked at one side of the horse, and the horse looked great, but then he didn't realize till after he got the horse that there were some other issues on the other side. But he said the horse worked out to be one of the best horses he had. He built the chapel and vault for remains storage in the lower end of it, and he left them $30,000 in his will. My grandfather had sailed as a boy, and apparently he got a little interested in the shipping business. So I think there was 5 three-masters and 2 four-masters. Four-masters, I think they shipped a lot of lumber out to Sheet Harbor, also out of St. John, New Brunswick even. But I know during the First World War they couldn't go to Europe, so they went to River Plate in Argentina sometimes. And he did it the way he thought was the best way, So my grandfather would say, if you're going to start a small business, surround yourself with good people to work for you. Pay them well, and watch your personal spending. Don't spend more than you earn. And be sure that you collect the money that is owed to you. I suppose that would be the main thing I would say that would contribute to a good business.